Chapter 2 Iceberg. It is April 14, 1912. The Titanic is in icy waters off the coast of Canada. It is almost midnight. The ship is quiet. The sea is smooth as glass. The air is beating cold. The passengers have had a good dinner. Some of them are still up playing cards. Most are asleep in their rooms. It is a good night to be inside, but the lookout must watch for danger. He is high above the ship in the crow's nest. He stares into the darkness. Suddenly, the lookout sees a dark shape. It is a mountain of ice, and the Titanic is heading right into it. The lookout rings an alarm. He calls, "Iceberg straight ahead." A seaman is below steering this ship. He tries to turn the ship away, but it is too late. The giant iceberg scrapes along the side of the ship. There is a bump, a grinding noise. It doesn't seem like much. Some people do not even notice, but the captain hurries from his room. He goes down below. He wants to see if the ship is hurt. Soon he learns the terrible truth. The iceberg has hurt the ship badly. Water is pouring in. 5 of the watertight compartments are already flooded, and that is too many. Nothing can be done now. It seems impossible. But it is true. Titanic is going to sink. The captain gives his orders. Wake the passengers, radio for help, and make the lifeboats ready. The captain is afraid. He knows that 2,227 people are on board, and there are only enough lifeboats for 1,100 of them. The passengers do not know this. As people come out on deck, they laugh and joke. Some are in evening gowns, others wear life jackets over pajamas, but they are not worried. They still think they are on a ship that cannot sink. Get in the lifeboats, the sailors tell them. Women and children go first. Men go only if there is room. Many do not want to get in. The big ship seems so safe. The little lifeboats do not. The sailors are in a hurry. They know there is a trouble. They rush people into the lifeboats. Some are only half full, but the sailors lower them anyway. Many passengers are far from the lifeboats. They are the poor ones. Their rooms are down below. They know there is a trouble too, but they do not know where to go. A few try to find their way. They go upstairs and down halls. Some are helped by seamen. Most just wait below. In the radio room, the operator calls for help. Other ships answer, but they are many, many miles away. One ship is not far away. Its name is the Californian. The ship is only 10 miles from the Titanic. It could reach the sinking ship in minutes and save everyone. The Titanic's operator calls again and again, but the Californian does not answer. It is late at night. The ship's radio is turned off. No one on board hears the calls for help. The Titanic tries to signal the Californian. It sets off rockets that look like fireworks. Sailors on the Californian see the rockets, but they do not understand that the Titanic is in trouble, and so they do not come. On the Titanic, the band is playing. The music is cheerful, but people are afraid now. The deck is slanting under their feet. The ship tilts more and more. The lower decks are underwater. 2 lifeboats are left, but the sailors cannot get them loose. Hundreds and hundreds of people are still on the board, and by now they know the end is near. An old couple holds hands. The wife will not leave her husband. One man puts on his best clothes. "I will die like a gentleman," he said. Some people jump into the icy water. A few are lucky. They reach a lifeboat. The people in the lifeboat row away from the Titanic. Everyone is staring at the beautiful ship. Its lights are sparkling, their lively music drifts across the water. Then the music changes, the band plays a hymn. One end of the huge ship slides slowly into the ocean. The music stops. There is a great roaring noise. A million sparks fill the air. The other end of the ship swings straight up. For a moment, the Titanic stays pointed at the stars. Then it disappears under the black water. Chapter 3. Never Again. It is 2:20 a.m. on April 15.